Last Friday, a fire started at Olympia Place apartments. The fire did not injure anyone, but Olympia Place is completely burned down, leaving its 230 residents homeless. An estimated 2 million gallons of water were used in putting this fire out, with firefighters taking 23 hours to get it under control. We spoke to firefighters to learn more about the effects of the Olympia Place fire.
So on November 7th, a little over a week ago, about 8:20 in the evening, our dispatch center received a call for a building under construction on fire. Our first arriving crew found, in fact, a 4-story wooden building fully involved in fire. So we knew right away that it was going to be a pretty significant event. We initially started fighting the building under construction, but it was too far gone and collapsed within about 20 minutes. We did have firefighters go into the neighboring building, 57 Olympia Place, which is a very large apartment building, mostly occupied by UMass students. And for about 3 hours, our firefighters fought the fire from the inside. But after 3 hours, the building was becoming unstable and the fire was actually progressing in the attic space above. So we ended up evacuating the building of our firefighters after about 3 hours. And then we had to fight the fire from the outside for a good 12 hours solid of a heavy firefight. And then we were actually there 2 days later, still putting out hot spots. Yeah, I mean, I think for the occupants, it's pretty traumatic. There were, again, 236 people that lived there. 230 of them are UMass students. And they had essentially no chance to retrieve any of their belongings. Other than what they grabbed as they ran out the door, nobody was able to take any belongings. I don't think anybody expected that they would never be able to go back to their apartment again. So to find that the building was heavily damaged by fire, and then we actually had to demolish it as part of putting the fire out. It was so unstable that nobody would have ever been able to go back in. So they lost everything they had, which if any of us think about that, that's pretty traumatic. I know obviously clothing, laptops, other belongings, things you don't think about like driver's licenses, passports, keys to their cars. I mean, there's just so much. And unfortunately, although our firefighters did rescue some cats and some guinea pigs, I know there were some pets, I think mostly cats, unfortunately, that were lost in the fire.
UMass Amherst is providing services to help the students that were displaced in this fire. I'm Olympia, and this is the transcript.